impressions of a disestablished ambassador, would you please help me welcome Mike Diggins?
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, guests, around 5 years ago, back in 2012, I sent an email to past International President Len Jury, DTM. This was to put my hand up to help promote what is now simply called Pathways. I am still on the list of ambassadors, recorded on the TI website under Education, Pathways, Volunteers. Why did I do this? Mainly because I didn't want Pathways to repeat the mistakes of past launches. Although it was then 6 years old, the Competent Leadership Manual was underused. So much so, we had members running high-performance leadership programs simply to raise awareness of it. The previous year, Toastmasters had rebranded itself with great secrecy and an underwhelming result. Put simply, I want to help us do better with Pathways. Because we have to. You've heard the statistics at training. 1 in 10 get a CC, a competency award, for instance. That's not quite true in New Zealand's District 72. But one thing is sure, for every 100 who join, over 55 leave before gaining that competency award. And 10 years ago, that figure was closer to 50. That's still a lot of wastage, but it's not getting better. Similarly, the average membership lasts a year and a half. 10 years ago, that was 2.5 years down in New Zealand. In my view, and only my view, Pathways is needed because Toastmasters is slowly rotting from the inside. What is Pathways? In essence, it's a combination of 5 key skills: public speaking, leading and managing, interpersonal communication, strategic leadership, and building confidence. A learning path, as they call it, is a combination of 2 of these, and there are 10 ways of doing that. Do the math. Hence 10 paths. And that is also why you don't see communication on any of these paths. They represent combinations of skills, not skills alone. This celebrates Ralph Smedley's original vision of communication and leadership, not or leadership, not 2 tracks, 1. The vision of Pathways was that you, the member, and we, the club, would come into contact with 2 groups as Pathways proceeds. First, the ambassadors. Their role is to raise awareness, essentially public relations. Secondly, in mid-2016, guides were created to work closely with clubs as mentors, including handling as a group member feedback. Ambassadors are volunteers. Guides are, since a couple of months back, district roles. I'm still on that list of ambassadors, but as of last month, I was disestablished. Fired. Disestablished, they said. We are not now using ambassadors in District 72. Now, let's call a spade a spade. Fired! That caused me to ask a question I've put to many others, but never to myself. Do you, or do you not, consider yourself still to be a Toastmaster? If the answer is no, my course would be clear. Bail out, this is why I haven't paid subs yet. Resign all clubs and roles with immediate effect and go do something else. If the answer is yes, then my course will be clear. I have a mission to follow. I made a promise when I joined. I keep my promises. Either way, there would be an irrevocable change. I mull these ideas over at night. And I'm not After 3 days of sleep deprivation, I had a choice, and I had a reason for that choice. In the end, the choice was clear. This is garbage. You cannot disestablish a volunteer. And something else happened. I realised I had been drifting without purpose for quite some time. I joined in 1998. I'm not far off a third Distinguished Toastmaster. Just a district role and a high-performance project. I also have several other part-finished manuals lying around, as you do after a while. And a Pathways Guide is a district role. Clinch that, do what I applied to do in 2012, find a project, job done, well before the 2019 deadline. I've made it a priority now to tidy up all those manuals before Pathways launches. That's how I will get over the transition between the two systems. I have a plan to do this, and I haven't been able to say I have a plan for several years. So Pathways for me has had an effect long before its launch in this country, and it needs to. I've heard a number of "why bother with this" responses. The same I heard and had myself with the Competent Leader Manual. As I said, for Toastmasters to survive, we have to do better this time. Those responses have come from long-serving advanced members, not unlike yourselves. And if you cannot find a reason, how do you expect your mentees to? I'm doing this here at Silver Service because I don't believe the guide program will succeed or be effective unless guides can create champions in their own clubs. That was missing with the CL manual launch, and it suffered from that lack. For me, the key point is to help established members decide why it is worth it to make that transition, why they don't simply walk away. That's why this is being recorded. That's why I want you each to make that decision. That's why I want each of you to take that back to your other clubs. This speech will be posted on YouTube. It will not be sanctioned by Toastmasters International because the views expressed are mine and mine alone. Each one of you will receive a link. If you accept the viewpoint, please like it and ensure your network gets the same choice as you have. Pathways is a response to a threat to the survival of this organisation. It is unlikely to be entirely right the first time, and it will need your participation, your evaluation skills, to help it flourish. If in doubt, ask yourselves the same question I did. Do I or do I not consider myself to still be a Toastmaster? And act on the answer in the way that's best for you. All I can say is that it's worked for me. And I now accept that that way is the best way forward.